Ted has had an enormously rough night with many visions, vivid dreams, many vivid visions and many vivid dreams, and much loud spiritual, much communication from royal angels in heaven, or currently called original heaven, and angels in heaven, currently called original heaven, and even Satan getting to Ted and communicating, Satan's demons, and Satan's demons attempting to destroy Ted and pound Ted spiritually, and completely destroy Ted, make Ted have many doubts, tempt Ted with many different things, and to take Ted apart piece by piece by bloody piece, to completely destroy Ted, threatening Ted, worse threatening Ted, Satan's demons, specifically Satan's demons did tonight. It was a rough night, another spiritually rough night. And Ted wants to tell you now, when God, when a spiritual living thing, and then holy angels, and some royal angels, and angels, including the three angels, then we're trying to get through to Ellen G. White, a prophetess, what helped to found and start up Seventh-day Adventist Church, where we maneuvered Ted into Seventh-day Adventist Church how much we could, and did accomplish this, where this was the church, the Church of the Last Days, the Last Days Church. We saw this to be the final church before this coming. We strongly inspired the name of the church to be called Seventh-day Adventist Church, telling you actually subtly, or encoded to subtly, the Advent would happen by seventh day, by 6,000 years, or what was nearly exactly Y2K, or year of 2000. Who is Ted? It was born on earth, it was a nativity on earth, and a born on earth. We were trying to tell you through Ellen G. White that he was and is to be the one living God, not part of a Godhead or triune God or Trinity, not three in one, not Son of God or God's Son, not sitting on the right hand of God, not another God or another Creator or another Lord, the God, the one living God, the Creator, the one living Creator, the Lord, the only Lord, the one living Lord, the King of heaven and earth and of entire universe. We were trying to tell you this. We even had her write the one living God in some of her writings, including in Great Controversy. We even had her write about 6,000 years in things, and definitely in Great Controversy she wrote about 6,000 years. It was a time frame. We were trying to deliver fire by Y2K, with Y2K bugs, Y2K errors, Y2K problems, and we were Y2K failures in computers, in computer chips, in computers, in firmware, in embedded systems, in operating systems, in software, to try to deliver enough fire to try to get accidental launches of strategic nuclear weapons, or ICBMs, and different nuclear weapons. We were trying to accomplish accidental launches, or a preemption before Y2K, or during having all these Y2K problems and Y2K errors, somebody to preempt. We were trying to get Russia to preempt on the United States, or the United States to preempt on Russia, or, we were really going to try to have the Soviet Union still together by this time, and Satan's demons tore apart and ripped apart and took apart Soviet Union. And we were then going to have some in Europe maybe preempt. We were trying to get somebody to preempt, or accidental launches, okay, or some see the opportunity to preempt when they realized, many were shutting down their computers at Y2K that didn't have the Y2K bugs and Y2K problems and Y2Kers fixed, including in the United States of America and the U.S. Department of Defense and U.S. military shut down computers where they didn't have this fixed yet, or were not sure this was yet fixed. They didn't want any accidental launches. Therefore, we were trying to either have accidental launches or a preemption by Y2K. Okay, we nearly did accomplish this. And we didn't accomplish it, therefore we were Y2K failures. And therefore, in writings of Ellen G. White, there are some indicators that she tried to set some records straight, yet she was told, if you pound too hard this, you will be labeled Antichrist. And it was told, if you pound this too hard, you will be labeled Antichrist. Some of many will label you Antichrist. Therefore, do not pound this too hard. Do not try to set records straight. Do not try to do a proper set for this coming. Do not try to tell them too much or how this coming is to happen. Do not tell them you have indicated it's possibly going to be born on earth and a nativity, and or even Jesus was false and New Testament is false, and God is really, God is really the one living God. And there never was a Son of God or God's Son. And the doctrines of the Godhead, Triune God and Trinity are terribly false. Where the Seventh Adventist Church was basically spun off, like many, from Roman Catholic Church. Well, Roman Empire to secret Roman Empire, and then to what never was holy, Holy Roman Empire, and then to Vatican and Roman Catholic Church and popes. And this is really indirectly what Seventh-day Adventist Church was spun off from. Therefore, Bibles used by Seventh-day Adventists are really Roman Catholic Bibles. Bibles from Roman Empire to Holy Roman Empire was never holy, to Vatican and Roman Catholic Church and popes. Bibles used by Seventh-day Adventists are not holy. They're not all inspired, and these were really spun off from what Ted, who is God, and angels are telling you. And we tried to tell Ellen G. White, and she was told not to pound it, not to push it, not to even write about it, burn this information, and cover it down. And her husband were not getting along with different things after a while, and to many things, including what she was trying to reveal. Therefore, we couldn't do a proper set for this coming for Ted. We couldn't get it through. We tried to get it through to Ellen G. White. We could not get it through. She decided she would not do it. She would not communicate it. Then she started saying or insisting this has to be from Satan and or Satan's demons. This has to be from that she called it Great Destroyer. We don't call it Great Destroyer. That drastic destroyer. It had to be from, she called it Father of Lies. We don't want to taint Father. Therefore, we'll just call it that drastic liar. What does use truth sometimes and spins truth and takes some truth and partial truth and contorts it and twists it, and there is some truth in there, even with what Satan and Satan's demons do. Those just focus on worst of God and worst of what were holy angels and royal angels and angels, and twist it and contort it and slander and haze and destroy and taint reputations and taint and do worse things, like those have been doing to Ted, including through humans. Those have been attempting to destroy Ted with slander and lies and flat out lies, and nothing proven, and many things not even proven about Ted. Lies, rumors, rumor mill, what they were told or what people told them or what people told them they did together. Ted and her did together, or Ted and others did together, what did not happen. Ted is totally straight. Ted is straight. Ted is definitely straight. Ted is not sexually crooked. Ted is straight. We've had enough of this, We've had enough of the lies to worse lies.